Ooh, you said a hot take on our wild turkey episode.
You did say a hot take.
What'd I say?
You said that Eagle Rare is better than Buffalo Trace.
All day is what your
I said
exact
that?
words.
All day. How do you feel about that?
It's not. Not now. It's not. But they are close. They're very close. But now I like look at this thing going. I like the more, I guess, rough edges of the Buffalo Trace.
And I said that in that episode. I was like, I kind of like how it's woodier and rougher. I said it's like a rough piece of wood.
She also said that she feels like in her bourbon journey, she's like a half a step ahead of you.
I do feel like I'm ahead of you a little bit.
And I'm just off in my own world going, rise,
Let's just call a shout out here. Your shirt sucks. Philippines ain't Asian. Right back at y'all. Roasted.
All right, that's fair.
I'm
That's fair.
I don't remember saying that, though. That's actually surprising to me that I said.
Well, I
Eagle Rare was
said,
better.
I'll call myself out. I said that 80 proof was hot. The wild turkey 80 proof. I was like, it's a little hot. What the fuck was I saying?
We got a little drunk, though, too.
Literally don't trust anything I say.
So she had a good idea, is that this year on the anniversary of that episode, we should redo it.
I would love to, because I was actually... So my Friday night bourbon last night was Rib Reed. And I was like, this is probably my favorite bourbon.
Really?
Pound for pound, I think that's my favorite bourbon. Over everything. And I was like, I put this like last in the Wild Turkey episode.
It was second to last, I believe.
Because I couldn't take the heat. You know?
You had to get out of the kitchen.
Yeah, I got out of the kitchen. Then when I went back in, I said, damn, this kitchen's pretty nice.
Podcast, episode 16.
God, dog, we getting up there in the numbers, buddy. Getting up there,
I think we're at 17.
17.
Let me check.
We at Philip Rivers?
There you go.
This episode, we're going to be talking about
17.
our, like, different...
You only need 5 whiskeys. Trend everybody else has been doing. We're going to do it.
We're doing it because, you know, we're stealing ideas.
But it is a cool idea that you only need 5 whiskeys at a time.
Yeah.
So you don't need all this shit. You need 5 whiskeys.
Played ourselves.
Black Rock's like Flight Series.
Flight Series, one of them.
That's all you really need is the entire flight series.
False.
It's got everything. Daily drinker. Okay, it doesn't have a daily drinker.
So in the 5 whiskeys you need are a daily drinker, a mixer, 1 to impress your friends, 1 for a Friday night for a long work week, and then 1 just for a special occasion.
I love that.
This honestly might make it in the thing. I mean,
Yeah, so
we're sitting here pouring it out. This is what we're just drinking on.
Yeah, we're just gonna sip on some Stag. I wanted to look cool. Oh,
Pour yourself a little bit more of that, buddy.
I poured quite a bit.
What are you doing?
You mean to pour more than what I got? All right, maybe a little bit more.
No, I meant out of my glass into yours, some bitch. What
Oh. You give me a little spit. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I might get more. I just.
All right, well, yeah, we're gonna sip on Stag because I wanted to look cool pouring it.
Let mom and dad and uncle tell you the story of the 5 bourbons you need. I'm the uncle.
I'm the uncle.
No, I'm the uncle. You're the mom.
I'm the mom.
Yeah.
I could be the mom. I'm cool with that.
How you feeling, honey?
Get your shit out of the doorway. In or out. We're not eating outside.
So get a cozy little blanket and listen to our fireside story.
It'd be so nice if we had mood lighting right now. Just
Yeah, I can do that in
just
post.
Tone it down.
Yeah. All right. What's first up in the call outs?
I think
Daily drink.
Daily drinker.
Yeah, daily
Okay.
drinker.
So there's 2 that come to mind
Okay.
immediately. That is Buffalo Trace, and that is Wild Turkey 101.
Okay. I'm just gonna say it. Everybody probably on YouTube is thinking it. Wild Turkey is way more available.
You're not wrong. Yeah, I mean, for a daily drinker, Smoke Wagon might be
Too expensive
good
for a
daily
daily
drinker.
drinker.
What's the price on it?
35, 40.
Yeah, I think.
When I
think
think
around
daily
that.
drinker, I'm sorry, you got $20-something.
Yeah, I think that Wild Turkey is oddly good though. For $25, like you can't find another really, really good bourbon for that price.
This ranked last.
It didn't.
So good.
It didn't beat Rare Breed.
How?
It didn't get last. It just wasn't. It was second to Rare Breed.
Man, that's good. That's good.
Rare Breed's good.
All right, so daily drinker, fresh bottle. Haven't even opened it yet. Just bought it today because I needed a new one. Because
I will never fight like this. I want this in every episode. I love 101.
Yeah, honestly, people are probably. We need to get Jimmy Russell to watch our podcast because he's gonna be like, man, they talk about our shit every fucking time.
I want to learn about more bourbons. All I know is Wild Turkey.
And then he starts changing the mash bill, and we're like, no, Jimmy, what are you doing?
No.
Yeah, I think that's undisputed the best daily drinker, and an honorable mention would definitely be Buffalo Trace if you can find it.
Buffalo Trace or Smoke Wagon. I stand by Smoke Wagon. I think that it's. I don't know. I would pay for that. I would pay that money.
I mean,
for
we
that bourbon.
could. Do all three if we want. Say this is definitely the most available, and then Buffalo Trace is not as available, but just as cheap, and then Smoke Wagon's a little more expensive but available.
I think either way.
I want to mention this. You can say what you're saying, but I know they have an ancient dinosaur bottle of it, but the 9-year Knob Creek could easily be my daily drinker as well.
Going against Turkey, huh?
They don't care. I'm not going against Turkey. I just wanted this to be seen.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Honorable mention. Shads. How about we each just have honorable mentions?
Okay.
One
Yeah,
we
I think
agree
that's
on,
a.
and then one we have honorable mention.
That's my
Okay.
honorable mention right here.
Well, then my honorable mention will be. Where's that?
My honorable mention.
For daily drinker.
For daily drinker will be Buffalo Trace. I am not drunk yet. I promise.
You had one sip of that stag and you're just bucking all over the place, buddy.
Yeah, this is my bottle that should be seen. If you can find it, it's good. But it's hard to
I
find.
can't reach my bottle that should be seen, so I'll just put a picture here.
It's been.
I'm not having my hands up.
Yeah, it's right there. It was on last week's episode, so if you go and watch last week's episode, you'll see it.
It was?
Yeah, it was in our top 5.
Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
So do we all kind of agree on the 101
Absolutely.
as a daily
Yeah.
drinker?
Absolutely, yeah.
For sure. Okay, so then what was next?
Next up, in
Mixer.
oh, this is his category. And yours. You're a mixer drinker, too.
Mixer.
I like the mixer rye because I don't like ryes.
Man, it really
drink.
depends on what drink you're making. But if I had to go with an all-around...
It has to be able to go in a highball and an old fashioned, I think.
Okay, so a highball and an old-fashioned, which that's basically taking a lot of ryes out of it. Because I don't think ryes are good in highballs.
You don't think?
I'm not a huge fan.
I think you do it right on a highball. I haven't actually tried it, so I don't know.
Wouldn't it be called a rye ball?
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool thing.
Thank you. I just
Rye
thought
ball?
of it.
A
off the
rye
dome.
ball?
What are you thinking, Blayrock?
I know what I'm thinking. I got mine. I'm thinking this bottle right here.
Honestly, I wouldn't fight you over that.
I'm
I think
thinking
that
that's
is
a
a good
great
mixer.
mixer.
Yeah.
And also, they're rye.
Yeah.
So both,
right.
either this or their rye, I think is amazing mixers.
I like it.
All right.
I like it. I think that is a good mixture.
Yeah, I mean it's great. It's cheap. It's like $32.
Oh, it's
It's a
$32.
I think so. It might be 29. I can't remember. But it's also great on its own.
Yeah.
But it is amazing in old fashions, especially the rye.
All right. And that would do pretty good in the highball. I
Yeah, it
believe.
would do good in highball.
Oh, bullet. I feel like just wants stuff to be mixed.
Maybe. I mean,
No.
they do when they. So when we went and did the tour, they were talking about their bourbon. I feel like I'm going to say this wrong, but did they not say that it was the most sold bourbon in the past, since 2016?
I do not remember.
I want to say it was either this or their rye, was the most sold bourbon in the worldwide,
I can see that.
because I think it's used in a lot of bars.
Yeah, you do see that in a lot of bars.
So I don't know if they have deals with bars or whatever, but I think this is a very good mixer.
You see that in a lot of more modern looking bars, I feel
Yeah.
like, as well.
Also, a simplistic yet elegant bottle.
Simplistic and elegant bottle.
Very simplistic yet elegant.
What's a bottle Teddy Roosevelt would be proud of? It's elegant.
I think it's classic for a kind of newer.
Yet paying homage to the.
It's a classic looking bottle.
Is it homage or homage?
Homage.
Homage. I thought it was homage,
But
but
it was
I didn't wanna say-
homage.
That too.
Homage.
Homage.
It might be like data.
Data. It might be like
Yeah.
potato.
Tomato.
Potato.
Tomato. Potato.
Tomato, potato.
Mater.
Mater, tater. Anyways.
All right, so what do you all think our honorable mentions should be? I know
For
what
a
mine
mixer?
is.
What do you think? What do you bet?
I'm thinking Noble as an honorable. It's
I
cheap.
don't like the idea of like a bourbon's not good, so it's a mixer.
I don't think it wasn't not good. I think it was just a run of the mill bourbon.
Okay.
I don't think it was horrible. Like I would drink it again. Obviously, we've drank some.
I don't want to speak to this because I've never personally like mixed any of these bourbons with a drink, so I'm gonna pass on my honorable mention. But I'll go with what he says, Bullet, because I know he's made old fashions with that, and it has been good.
Well, see, I was thinking the 101 rye,
Yeah, it is a good mixer.
and that would be really good in a highball.
It is good in a highball. I've had it.
'Cause
No, I haven't. I
Olive
haven't,
Shads
actually.
is gonna be wild turkey.
I really could. I really like impress your friends. 101. Like,
They'll be impressed with how little you spent on it.
All right, so
Yep.
this is his honorable mention right here. The Wild Turkey 101 Rye, which is phenomenal.
tell me you haven't been mixing that bad boy.
Yeah, I have. Obviously.
I don't like rye, and I like this. So.
Yeah. The funny story about this, they had to stop making it for a while. So
Yeah.
I think they said in like 2010, like
14 maybe?
maybe it was 14, something like that. Rise blew up, and they sold so much of this they ran out.
Yeah,
and they
'cause
had
it
to
was
stop
cheaper.
selling it.
Like, yeah, the ride business was booming,
Yeah.
and that was like $28-30, and people were just buying that.
Yeah, and I actually was at the liquor store once, and some guy was like, "I ain't never seen this Wild Turkey Rye before," and I was like, "Hey, that shit hits." And he was an old man. He's like, "What do you mean?"
Chris was like, that slaps.
It's bussin'. Okay?
There's a hand in this bottle. Like he's like opening it like it's a Jack in a Box or something. He's like real scared.
I had a turkey,
Turkey foot?
no, a wing
Oh.
comes out and just smacks. That'd be a good commercial.
That would be a good.
Wild Turkey 101 slaps, and when you open it up, a fucking. I'm telling you, we should be on their fucking writing team.
That's awesome. And the guy, like, he loves wild turkey, but he don't like getting slapped at first, so he just like brings it home. And he's like, "Hey, honey, we open it," and he's getting smacked.
That's pretty good.
We should like help them do that.
You should
get
help
that going.
them. They need our help.
They need our help.
Yeah,
okay?
wild turkey needs our help for sure.
All right. Good times. Good times, great oldies.
What's
All
the
right.
next segment?
I think it's the most fun part of it is the Friday night bourbon.
Hell yeah.
This is where we start getting into stuff where we're gonna
'Cause
disagree.
You want it to be more expensive than something you.
So I think me and Shab were like 40 to 100, right? Or 40 to 60 is that what
Yeah,
you
like
said?
something you might drink, 4 times a month or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you,
I guess we'd have to factor availability into this as well.
A little
Since these are
bit, yeah.
bourbons-
Yeah, this
bourbons
is a
and-
because you
little
want to
bit.
be able to get it repeatedly,
Yes.
but not something you're just going to just kill drinking it every day.
I think I know mine.
I know what mine would be, but I know that she's definitely not going to agree on it.
All right, let's all grab one. Let's all grab one and then see. Let's shake it up. See what happens.
All right, fine, man.
What if we all grab the same one? I doubt it.
Oh, y'all are idiots.
I mean, not the private sled, but...
Oh, look at all the turkey on here, boys. Love it.
I'm the only one that didn't pick a turkey. I should have grabbed the 12 here.
All right, interesting spread. Not
And we're
really
back.
So why did you pick Russell?
Well, not.
We'll
okay,
call it
doesn't-
single barrel,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This is the only Russell's bottle we have besides the rye.
Okay, listen. I'm going to go ahead and protest this right now. That is not a every Friday drinker.
With the Russell
Because-
single barrel though, not that particular
Yeah,
bottle.
Okay,
the
not that
press
particular bottle. Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay,
what. That's
okay.
what. Yeah, that's what.
All
She
That's
said.
what I was just saying, and then you interrupted.
No, listen, I'm going to go
No.
ahead and say it. I disagree.
No.
Okay. Anyways, this is the only bottle I have for visual aid, but any Russell's 10-year is just. I really think Russell's was the first bourbon that really made me like, oh, bourbon is amazing. Like, I've tried other bourbons like before Russell's and was like, oh, this is pretty good, but Russell's knocked my freaking socks off, and it's what, $50, $60.
Wait, the 10-year? The 10-year is like $35.
If you're talking 10 year, $35. That
well,
is
hell.
70. The single
Okay.
barrel is 70.
Well, I got this for 90. Private selection. All three Russells signed off on it. But anyways, yeah, regular 10-year, fantastic bottle. Love it.
Well, to split the turkeys up, I did Jefferson's Reserve Old Rum Cask Finish.
That is a good bourbon.
It's a good bourbon.
It looks like a Friday night bourbon.
It's a good Friday night bourbon. It's not something I want to just sit here and kill,
Right.
but it's something that I enjoy a lot. Also, it's got Thomas Jefferson on the top of the cork. So,
Yeah, this is Thomas Jefferson's bourbon.
and I know
I think if you're the father of science, then you're allowed to make your own branch of bourbon.
yeah.
Yep.
Winning Super Bowls does not qualify you to make your own bourbon.
Probably can't say that.
And we're back.
I'm just gonna bleep it. Just have to guess it. He's like,
Whoops. She was just telling me this morning she thinks it's not good.
It's not good. It is good. It's on the sweeter side.
I think that she has a bad taste in her mouth because of how bad her pick for the blind was, and now she's just taking it out on all Jeffersons.
no.
Because the cognac finish that she tried finished first in Josh's episode,
John's
so
episode.
it's not all Jeffersons. This is a good bottle.
Maybe so. I only said that because before I picked whatever freaking bottle that was, God, I tried this one and that one, and I was like, that one isn't great. That rum cask isn't great, and I picked the other one to put in the blind battle instead of that one.
This is a good bottle.
Yeah, I mean, if you
I
like
like
really
that
sweet
bottle.
bourbons, if you like really sweet,
Yeah, sweet boy like me.
I went with the spirit because I don't know. After I do always go with a little bit pricier wild turkey on a Friday night. I always do. If I had brought my rare breed with me, that would be up here right now. But I did go with Kentucky Spirit a lot before I ran out of most of it.
It's a little more expensive than rare breed too, isn't it? Or is it about the same price?
MSRP is around the same. This is $60. That's it's supposed to be 45. So whatever.
So how do we decide this if there's no unanimous? I mean, I'm willing to concede mine because I could also see both of those being Friday nights.
how available is Kentucky Spirit?
Oh, it's available. It's available.
Everywhere?
For us, it's everywhere. Yeah.
For
I
us,
don't know.
it's everywhere.
I see it everywhere I go.
Okay, yeah, I can get on
I
board
think
with
that one is a little bit more special than the regular Russell's 10 years, so I can concede as well.
Okay.
Put that up.
It's just smooth. It's not like really hot or anything. It's,
You got two concedes here. Kentucky Spirit
Yeah.
is in number 3 spot. All right, so what's the next section?
impress your friends.
Ooh, so we get to go choose our Impress Your Friends bottles here.
Lusty Club Bourbon all the way.
Lusty Club Bourbon.
Only for the cork.
Impress your bourbon friends.
Wait, so does availability have to factor into the? I mean, I guess.
No. You reach me the stag. This is what people want to try.
Yeah.
I actually did bring that to impress my friends.
Yeah.
To something I did.
Here, I need your all's help with mine. I'm stuck between Marrakesh Market or Caribou Crossing.
Marrakesh Market.
Marrakesh. That's way more impressive.
And the story of the flight series is awesome. Like, there's a lot to talk about there.
That's true.
These are 3 very impressive bottles.
These are
All right.
3 very impressive bottles here. All right, I'll go first this time since you went first last time.
Okay.
Blue Run.
Blue Run, because I like to impress my friends with butterflies.
Talk about white girl.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean,
This is rich people stuff right here.
Okay. Anyways, go on.
The Marrakesh Market Flight Series. Really, any of the Flight Series will, I feel like, impress your bourbon friends.
what's going to impress them more is one that tastes really good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that-
so, I mean, this is definitely, if you can get the Marrakesh Market or the Luau, I believe was the other one that we really liked.
Luhana, Luau.
Yeah. Whatever it was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, even just tell, like, if you know the story of the flight series, like, it's just a fun conversation, fun, delicious bourbon.
Well, here I can tell them the story real quick. The Flight Series showcases a unique microbatch process to highlight the flavors and characteristics of our award-winning high rye bourbon.
How about bourbon?
A bourbon.
Bourbon. All right.
So yes, this is my bottle for impress your friends.
And it's dusty, so we don't have friends. Anyways,
You just showing it yourself. You need to get it off the shelf. Like, wow, that's awesome.
Wow.
Chad,
All right,
you're up.
Shad's up.
Stag. I picked Stag because, like I said, a lot of people want to come out. They're like, I want to try that Stag y'all got over there. And it's got a little stigma around it.
What is the stigma?
That is good.
Oh, okay.
You know,
People think this is like just a killer bottle, and then
Yeah.
it's not. It's a good bottle for sure.
the more I'm drinking it now, the more it's weird. Like that first sip, I was like, "What?" Now it's kind of like,
But I feel like if you just bring this
Now it's
to,
like, ooh.
you know, if we had a bottle share with just people from work, and you bring Stag, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, Stag."
That'll
Yeah.
be a winner.
That is, you know, more. I'm gonna have to concede to Stag on. Well, wait, we'll let her. Yeah, I forgot you haven't done yours yet.
Oh, I forgot you were sitting there.
Just
Woodford Reserve Master Collection, Master Collection, right? Yeah, the 18th one. This has been a podcast favorite, I think unanimously. That's hard for us because our palates are different.
Yeah.
But this is one I actually have brought to a party tasting, and it stole the show. So
What was that face?
I was just sitting there thinking, I'm like, these are all good bottles.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were making a face because she was like, "This is a Highball media favorite," and you were like, and I was like, "You loved that bottle."
Okay, yeah, but so like you conceded, right?
Yeah,
You
I mean,
conceded your bottle, and that Marrakesh Market is an amazing bottle.
yeah, but so my thought process behind this was bourbon people. If you're trying to impress your bourbon friend, this is what everyone knows.
Right.
This,
But at the same time,
some people know. This hardly anybody, even in the bourbon game, knows.
you
right
would
now.
have to be in the Blue Run fan
Yeah.
club to be
Now,
like, oh, it's a
in
flight
a,
series.
in a couple years, I'm saying that this is probably going to be like a holy fuck bottle.
Yeah.
But I think the Stag wins in this one.
But it's at the same time, you talk about impressing your friends, you pull out a daggone bottle of Woodford 90.4 proof.
Yeah.
We put it in
It's
a
going
different
to just
proof.
knock your dick off.
And then they try it, and like they're going to be impressed.
Yeah.
I think that this bottle has to win you over after you taste it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That one is like, oh, I know that name.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. As far as impressing your bourbon friends, this is going to impress them that you have it no matter what.
Right.
This is going to take convincing.
They're going to have to try it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have
It's
to
not really
try it.
convincing.
Yeah.
They just got to be like, well,
Well, shoot, if for that matter, this is
I know
up there
that
then.
one too.
I think that if me and Chad brought these two to a bourbon tasting party, people would be very surprised. Like, it's sort of like what we were saying about bourbon taking you by surprise. They'd
Yeah.
be very surprised by
You
this
might even
one.
be underwhelmed by Stag if you haven't tried it.
Yeah. Honestly, I think if you brought all three of these, it would probably go 1, 2, 3.
You think it goes 1, 2, 3 taste wise?
Yeah, I think the
This would be
American.
fun to blind.
Maybe that's a future
I
blind
think it would
we should
actually
do.
be easy to pick out, so never mind.
They're so different. I think.
Yeah, they're so. Each one is so unique. That's the thing.
I think 1, 2, 3.
You think 1, 2, 3?
Yes.
You think that's better than that and this? I mean, it's your palate.
I do like the high proof.
My palate. Would
I was
go
thinking, I'm
1,
getting
2,
a lot of
3.
chocolate on this. Are you getting chocolate when you're drinking this?
No, not really. I'm getting a lot. I almost had a funk on the last sip I had. I was like,
You for real?
yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
It even smells like chocolate.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm
You already
willing.
conceded.
Yeah, I am willing to concede to the stag just because I feel like people will be impressed. Even if they don't taste your bourbon, they'll look at it and be like, holy shit, you got a stag.
yeah. And I think, yeah, I'll concede as well due to that. Like, if you want to bring something that right off the bat, people will be like, oh my God, a stag. And based on availability, I mean, that's expensive, but you can probably find it.
It is
Yeah,
definitely
some
more
point.
available than both of these.
But this, you would not find it.
Yeah.
So-
And
Which might make it more impressive at the same time.
And-
I'm not just trying to just not have stag be
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
but
I'm just trying to be fair because you guys did pick 2 really good bottles.
Also, if you showed somebody a picture of all 3 of these bottles, which one do you think they'd be more excited about? Definitely that.
Yeah, they would.
I mean, that's gotta be the winner, right?
Yeah.
I can see.
I think so too.
I mean, that's something we was all dying to try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I was let down by it. I felt like a little bit.
You feel like you was let down?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour me just a little bit of this.
She just looking at it. saying,
It's calling my name.
So what is the 5th?
This is your special occasion bourbon.
Okay, so
Or
this
whiskey.
is
This is something you only want to open up when
you get married or
you get married, or a best friend gets married, or you have a baby, or
Gotcha,
Your baby
gotcha.
gets married.
yeah, like right when you have a baby, you're just like bourbon.
My name is Stacy Manners.
Give your baby some bourbon.
Yeah, just a little bit on his tongue and be like, we're gonna go ahead and start that palate early, boy. Rubbing it on his tongue.
Hell yeah, just take a little bourbon, rub on the gums there.
Yeah.
Hell, baby.
All right, well, let's pick our bottles here.
I think 12. Oh, I know what you're grabbing. I think 12. You're probably gonna grab the Caribou Crossing. That's literally what you're saving it for.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's literally why it's still in a box. Right?
Rena's gonna get fucked on this one.
Yeah, because I don't really.
Well, I mean, 2 people could pick the same bottle. And there's
That's
also
true.
you can do that.
there's also
Or we can all just unanimous and do honorable mentions, because I think, honestly, special occasion for me would be the 12-year too.
Yeah,
I
I,
think
was
the
thinking
12
12 year.
We're gonna have 3 turkeys in this line.
that's what it is though. That's what we freaking like. We're all turkey people.
That's fun.
I'm not even ashamed of it.
Yeah.
Are you guys?
I mean, between the bottle, especially.
Ooh,
Yeah,
think
but
that's a
it's okay.
special
So I'm
occasion
thinking,
over that?
I'm thinking though, like imagine an actual special occasion. The box, everything about it screams special occasion.
It does.
You're right, every single little thing about it. What if I threw in one of my scotches?
Just to fuck everybody.
If I had an occasion and you brought a scotch out, I don't know if we'd be friends after that, Blade Rock. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, fuck this guy.
You want to use this as a special occasion?
Nah.
Okay. I am going to use the Caribou Crossing as a honorable mention.
I'm sorry about the availability of this. If you're in Japan,
Yeah.
you're lucky. This you probably won't find. I feel like we need another special occasion bourbon that people can find. People can find this?
I mean, easier than this.
Probably, yeah. That's Canadian stuff, right?
Yeah. But listen, this is a special occasion bottle. Like, this is something that it should not be easy to get.
Okay, I'm gonna actually throw in the Booker's Lumberyard. I mean, it's not a crazy expensive or like unicorn bottle, but
You know, it almost looks like a champagne bottle, by the way.
yeah, the packaging is really cool. And if you brought it out to your friend's wedding or whatever, they're, you know, bring it to a baby, they'll love it. Like, it's just good packaging, great bourbon. There you go.
I love bourbon.
This is technically not a bourbon, Canadian whiskey, but
I don't even. Do you like that much?
yes, I actually do love it. And here's the thing: is it is a lower proof. It's like 80.6 or something like that. But for a special occasion, you could kill a whole bottle of this. And all right, I'm just gonna show the packaging. It's Caribou Crossing, by the way, Canadian whiskey. Like the packaging is premium.
Yeah, but look at that box.
Premium packaging.
Premium box.
I wouldn't say the box is premium. I like that velvet case.
A nice velvet case to reveal this amazing Caribou.
That's nice.
Ooh, I like the blue wax. I didn't know it had blue wax.
It's got
Yeah,
blue
that is
wax
very
on
nice.
it.
Is that the color of Canada?
Ooh. Yep.
What do you know about it?
That little cute little coin on it is nice.
It's Beverage Warehouse Single Barrel Select coin on it. So yeah, and then it's got the wax around it, so you get the nice wax pull, an amazing topper that you could keep. It's just a nice bottle, nice aesthetics. Like I could see you taking this to somebody and be like, I know you just had a baby, so we're gonna kill this bottle.
Oh, yeah.
And then being like, hell yeah. It's only at 80 proof though. Imported by Sazerac Company, Louisville, Kentucky.
It definitely looks like a special occasion bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tried it. I don't know what the hell you're saving this thing for, but I'll
know.
get to try it one day.
I don't know either. I'm assuming it'll hit me.
Right. You'll just know when it's time.
Yeah, I'll know when it's time.
You'll like get a bunch of pallets. It'll just be a day where you're just like, dude, I scored like 12 pallets.
Raiders Super Bowl.
Caribou Crossing. Raiders Super Bowl?
We're never opening
Thing's going to
that.
be dusty as hell. You ain't going to be able to read it by the time y'all get to open that. Shit.
All right, well, what's your bottle?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, the Wild Turkey 12, brother.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this purple sunbitch.
Yeah.
How much do we even have left of
It's
this?
very regal.
Is it? Yeah.
I don't.
And
Yeah.
show him the. Yeah, it's nice. It's like
Everything is
velvet
in
lined. It's.
I like to think the inside looks like dinosaur skin.
Yeah. You got, like,
I was expecting more, and you just stopped.
he
That's
was
like.
looking for support, and you were just like,
Nobody's backing me up on that. Look at that. That looks like dinosaur skin.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Like the brown part.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the velvet part, and I was like, do you think dinosaurs have velvet skin?
maybe.
There might have been velvet dinosaurs.
See, you know, the other good thing about this bottle that just occurred to me is if you buy this bottle in Japan and you're shipping it home, they have already put it in a good case.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even need to really worry about that anymore. It's
They're just begging people to smuggle
Yeah.
this back.
Did you fart? That's a big fart.
He farted in my vagina this morning. Into my vagina.
No.
Don't nod like you're impressed. Shad, stop.
That's what you do. I do it all the time. Say if you're gonna be Big Spoon, you pay the consequences, right? That's just what it is.
He loves when I'm Big Spoon, though.
I love it.
I like being a little spoon.
Pays me
Like,
All
by
right.
farting into my vagina.
Okay, that's obviously going to get cut.
I'm gonna make a short out of it and punish you.
I support it.
Yeah, so the shipment. Very easy to bring home. They're just begging people, like tourists, to buy it, I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's fun.
All right. Anyways, my pick. This is a little bit more rough around the edges. A little bit more available.
A little bit cheaper.
Is it more available though? Because they make this in Japan all year round.
Well-
that is a quarterly batch release.
Well,
But any bookers, I
Yeah,
believe,
yeah.
right?
I think it's any Bookers in general. This
I think
one,
any
if you got
bookers.
it.
I know you're not big on the pinky batch.
Yeah, I don't want to endorse Booker's that I haven't tried before. I love this one. I love the Lumberyard.
Well, we've had 3 and they've all been bangers. So
Look at old bastard sitting
I
there
didn't love the pinkies.
on the chair on the back.
Oh yeah, he's just chilling.
He's like, Booker, no.
Yeah, you can lug this around, dump it down your friend's kid's guzzle there, and pops out real nice.
It just pops out just like
yeah, premium
smooth.
packaging too. Though.
There you go. I mean, it's not
Awesome.
as regal as Wild Turkey 12-year for sure, but
how is this so cheap?
Booker's
No, this.
that
Like
it's-
MSRP in Japanese dollars.
Yeah, but because you had to buy a plane ticket to go get it, theoretically, that's why it's like $220 here.
Yeah. Aftermarket, I got this for $180.
Yeah, I think at 180 is about a good price.
I don't want brakes.
all right. So
What is this doing up here?
the battle begins. I think Chris should concede
I will concede
because, like, what if you open it and it sucks?
It is beautiful.
You know what I mean?
I've had it before. I know it's good. Well, I wasn't super into bourbon then, but I know it's good. This is like the Blantons of the Canadian world, which I think Blantons could be up here if you're not in Kentucky.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't like Blantons.
I watched a video. A guy waited in line.
Yeah.
It's a very popular YouTube guy. You know who you are. Guy. Wasn't Bourbon Junkies, but he lives in Alabama, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they was doing a Blanton's drop. And it was only at one store. And he had to wait in line. They had 6 bottles.
How many people were there?
There was like 8 people. So, but he got a bottle. But like, what is that?
Yeah.
We can go to the distillery and they were like, yeah, we got 300 bottles right now.
Yeah. The other thing is like I saw a YouTuber that literally, I mean, he did it for a video, so he probably wrote it off on his taxes. But he was like, "We're gonna find a bottle of Blanton's today, and I'm gonna pay for it no matter how much it is." And he went around in California and finally found a bottle, $395. I would never.
I would off myself.
Yeah,
That's
if you
I would
paid that
go
for
home,
Blanton's.
Stick the bottle in my pants, and then off myself.
Well, like you think you're doing good. You're just like, man, I just got a killer bottle of bourbon. And then you try it and you're like, man,
Well,
it tastes
hey.
like grass and honey. Damn it.
Listen, I think if you spend that much on it, no matter what, you go, this bottle's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you
that's
just
true. That's true.
swallow your pride with the whiskey.
Yeah,
It's just,
yeah.
this is the best
But
thing
yeah,
ever.
this is the Blantons of Canada.
I do have a feeling you are going to try this at some point
And not
for
like
a
it.
special occasion, and you're going to let yourself down. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's not going to be that special of occasion.
Because it's 80 proof Canadian whiskey.
I think when I finally open this, you're going to be like, holy shit, that's good.
Maybe. But I'm willing to bet
What if that's the amazing low proof bourbon that we've been looking for?
that would suck. Because like, I don't know where you can buy that at, to be honest with you.
I know where I can get it now. I got a connection.
So that's probably that.
Canadian connection.
So it's probably right with this for availability, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because you can find this all day long in Canada.
Yeah. Canada.
Canada, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
so-
I swear to God, I used to say Canada. Like, it was a hunting game, and you'd go to Canada hunt, and it was Canadian.
Cabela's.
I don't remember what it was. And I pronounce it Canadian.
Oh.
There's a Canadian moose. I had no idea.
All right, well, I will concede on my bottle because I feel like both these bottles are probably better than this bottle. So,
Well, they're bourbon, so.
yeah, they are bourbon. All right, so which one do we go with? Do we go with the more available, cheaper, well, not cheaper MSRP, but easier to find and cheaper here, or the more expensive, harder
Can't
to
find
find
here.
turkey?
I'm not even going to make an argument.
Yeah, I mean, I conceded, so. How are you feeling about it?
Booker's is a great all-around birthday party. You're having a birthday and someone brings you a bottle of Booker's. You're going to be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to concede. Sorry.
Okay. Let the coin decide.
Oh,
I'll let the coin decide.
Oh, snap. I didn't think it was going to get to this.
It had to.
It had to be what it be.
Good luck.
All right, so...
believe Tupac said
wait.
that.
What's the question?
Question. Okay, so I think Wild Turkey, yes, since it ends with a Y.
Okay.
Makes sense
Booker's, no, since it ends with a...
Since it's got 2 O's in it.
Booker, no.
All right, it's been faded.
I like that.
God.
No.
Oh, all right. Let's put her up
I
there.
can't believe the coin would do that to us.
What an incredible turn of events.
Wow.
John Madden just like having a stroke in the booth. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is like a crazy... I honestly would think that this would have been it, but...
I mean, back to what you said a while ago. Okay, sure, I haven't tried all the Bookers, but yeah, even just the packaging is fun.
Yeah.
Like you bring that to somebody, it's like cased in wax, the cork on it, so it's just fun. It's just fun. Buy it, gift it.
Tell me that don't look like a celebration bottle with a little ribbon.
Yeah.
That they they got the little wax seal with a ribbon.
Yeah, it's got a little
Yeah.
ribbon on it.
Buy your friends of Bookers.
Yeah.
You should. That should be a thing.
Yeah.
You get a house, you get booger. So
Boogers.
a lot
He
of
always says it with a G. Boogers.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't even mean to. You know, a lot of realtors when they like close on a house, they'll get the buyer like, "Here's Blanton's."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like champagne.
I hear if it is a bourbon, it's Blanton's. They're like, "Oh, got you something real special." Make that Booker's. Realtors, make it Booker's.
Yeah, especially if they're a bourbon lover. Maybe if they're not a bourbon lover, get them Bookers because they'll be like, holy shit. But if they are a bourbon lover, get them Bookers.
Say Booker's twice.
No, I said Blanton's. If they are not a bourbon person, get them a Blanton's.
So many B words you just said.
Yeah.
I'm Blay Rock, and if you like bourbon and by God, blue stuff and Bubby by the
And big black bourbon, then that's what you get.
that would be a good brand, right? Big black bourbon.
That's already taken by Big Baller Brand, the Triple B's.
You can't have 3 words with the letter B because them stupid assholes. You kidding me?
Probably.
Big
It seems
Baller
like
brand. Who's
something.
Big Baller brand?
LeVar Ball.
God damn them stupid idiots. They're fucking
NBA
stupid.
players.
I hate them people. I really do.
Wow.
I think I hate the Balls more than MGK, probably.
I was going to say the most passion I've seen out of Shad since this moment has been MGK.
Stupid
I have
fucking
some
assholes.
passion talking about that.
Fuck them.
Friends versus Seinfeld.
Friends. It's Friends. You know it's Friends. There's more to it.
I want to hear your argument.
What do you mean? You have so many more storylines going in Friends. There's like 13 people. You have 2 hot chicks, 2 good-looking dudes, 6 people.
Wait,
so much happens.
Who is the last dude that's not good looking?
Ross?
There's 3 guys.
I know it's Ross.
It's Ross.
I guess it depends on what you're looking for. If watch Friends without a laugh track, it is not funny. I'm sorry, it's just not funny. And it plays on every single trope that's been done over and over and over again. Seinfeld is not recreatable.
Seinfeld is more original.
Seinfeld has
very meta.
Seinfeld has better writing. Seinfeld has better characters that are complicated to like. Like, every character is kind of shitty in their own way, right? Whereas Friends, they spoon feed you likable characters and hot characters.
I know they're flawed characters.
I mean, they're flawed, yeah, but they're hot and likable.
Not Phoebe and Ross. Phoebe's very likable.
Phoebe was my favorite.
Phoebe's your favorite?
Yeah.
Monica. I love Monica.
Monica.
She's super hot.
Okay.
She smokes Jennifer Aniston.
This
at that
makes
point
me
in time.
uncomfortable. Anyways.
Smokes her, dude. Rolls her up and smokes her.
Okay, here's the thing. Seinfeld, each episode has very niche and complex writing style, it's like it's written backwards. It's like, all right, we want it to end in this ridiculous situation that all these characters find each other in.
Right.
And then from there, they write it backwards. And they're like, okay, well, we want this to happen. And everything snowballs in such an intricate way. Whereas Friends plays on like every single trope that can be done and redone throughout any show.
But you also can't say Seinfeld is better than Friends just because it's more complex.
Like a bourbon.
You know what I mean?
I think I can say that.
Yeah,
I think if the quality of writing
actually,
and I think the quality of characters are better, you kind of have to look at the sum of their parts and be like, well, it's better.
Friends is more drinkable.
I think
Friends is Wild Turkey 80 proof.
I think that almost every week Blaurock gets shut out because bourbons are more complex than the sweet ones he likes. So complexity is in fact
doesn't
a factor.
work. It doesn't work all the time though.
90% of the time.
Well, I'm just saying. I like Friends better.
And the 10%.
I love Seinfeld too. I ain't going to shit on
The
Seinfeld.
10% is me flipping the coin and getting lucky.
No, I mean, I don't hate Friends either, but I think that Friends relies heavily on their laugh track 101.
Relies on the laugh track while
relies on the laugh track. Secondly, it relies heavily on tropes, and you have to be high or drunk to enjoy watching it.
Oh,
I've watched Friends a
think that-
lot drunk for
I
sure.
think that you can step in on one episode of Seinfeld through any part of any season and pick up from anywhere and still enjoy an episode. Whereas Friends, there are characters that are like, I don't know what's going on.
okay. As being a person who's not really seen either of them a lot, when they come on, I do enjoy Seinfeld more than I do Friends.
That's fair.
Because
us
Kramer
arguing ain't gonna be
is
like,
just...
we're not solving the age-old question.
Don't just concede. You have to
I'm
like
not
fight
conceding.
about it.
I'm just saying, when I'm watching a show like that, I just want something more digestible. I'm probably going to fall asleep watching it anyways.
Well, how about you guys tell us, Seinfeld or Friends? What are your all's opinions on it?
I was waiting for an answer.
In the comment section below.
Here until next week.
Okay, so I think this is our lineup here. I think it's a pretty good lineup.
Yep.
So you got Daily Drinker, Mixer, Friday Drinker,
Don't even remember that.
Impress Your Friends, and
Special
Occasion.
I wasn't going to help you at all. I was just sitting there.
just staring at him like.
But we do have some news to talk about that I wanted to get into today.
Oh, God.
The Blue Run Distillery.
Oh, shit's looking good.
Shit looks crazy.
Did you see? Okay, where did you see it? Like, what platform did you see it on?
I saw mine on
Okay.
Instagram because I follow him.
He sent me the Instagram link, and the comments were kind of shitting on it.
Why? It's not
Well, they were
bourbon
like,
or something?
yeah. Well, they were just like, well, we want a more classic distillery. Like, you don't have to impress us with architecture. And they were also saying, oh, no wonder we're overpaying for mid-tier bourbons.
Kind of
Because
fair.
we're trying to pay for this like fancy ass distillery when it doesn't have to be like that.
Kind of fair because all that up there is sourced whiskey, and I think there's two that I like. There's three that I like on your shelf, Blayrock.
I would say
Maybe four. Maybe
I'd
four.
say mine's half and half. I got 5 I like up there. 6 if I add water to the cast strength.
6 if I make altercations to it.
Yeah.
Or alterations.
But I know there's 3 on there I definitely don't like.
They got a fair point. They got a fair point.
But
think
it
they
does
want-
look awesome.
They're smart because they made the bottles to look like that, so people don't think twice about paying that much.
Yeah, you're right.
And they probably won't.
Even
Because they're
though
going to keep charging that. They're not
Yeah,
going to
they're
drop
gonna
the
keep
price of your
charging
golden
that.
ride down.
I'm curious to see what it's gonna do as far as distillery tours go, like how much traffic it's gonna bring in.
It's going to
the
be
area.
wild. It's going to be very busy.
Yeah. So
Be a lot of New Yorkers in there, probably.
yeah, There's gonna be it's gonna
New
be
York people just love foot traffic. They just wherever it is, they're just New York people there.
They're like, oh, it kind of feels like New York.
I love it here.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Waited in line an hour just to get a piece of cheese.
This is awesome, isn't it?
I feel like they're going to do that too.
like the lines are gonna be outrageous on everything.
Well, yeah, that, but it's like try our bourbons, and then over here we have caviar and slices of cheese.
I mean, maybe I am curious to see what happens with it. I think personally, it's a beautiful distillery.
It is.
I mean, it doesn't really fit the whole bourbon aspect, but then again, Buffalo Trace is going off the track too. Like theirs is getting more and more high tech. It's just Blue Run
But that's
is
for
just
necessity because it's a proven product that people want, and they got to keep up with demand.
yeah.
That is, they don't have a product yet.
No, you're right. You're
I'm
right.
not gonna
They're-
shit on Blue Run, but like,
So what's funded their product is sourced bourbon. Like
Yeah.
what's funded this whole distillery is sourced bourbons.
Yeah, so far, they've got a lot riding on that first release.
it's the bottle. The bottle, I think, has done all the work for them.
Yeah, the bottle has done a lot of work for them, but that first release, they cannot afford to have a Castle and Key release.
Yeah, they can. They already have some that's from their source whiskey.
Yeah, but I feel like if I try their stuff, like their original stuff, like their stuff they're bottling, and it's just not good. Like,
What do you call the fan base for Blue Run? Butterfly Boys?
It's pretty good.
I mean, I'm
Better
fine
than
with
what
it.
came off my dome. Butterfly Boys is good.
I
Were
really
you
didn't
gonna
know if
say
they were
Blue Run bitches?
No.
Blue Run bitches. That's awesome. Love it.
Butterfly bitches. I mean,
butterfly bitches. Yeah, but you want to be more tasteful. Like Blue Run deserves to be a little bit more tasteful. Blue Run, Butterfly Boys.
yeah.
Sounds better.
I mean, they're definitely hitting the people they want to hit right on the nose.
I know, but what if they are just a snobby brand?
The distillery looks like an art gallery.
It does.
I'll put up a picture, but it looks more like an art gallery than a distillery, which
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion either way.
I don't know if you noticed this. It has a stage in the bottom left, I think. It looks like it has like an outside like auditorium on it.
Also, this picture released by Blue Run themselves?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's the building is designed by the guy that did Google's building or something, and he's named the building Meander. Is that the word? Meander.
Meander means to like wander.
That's what it is. It like
okay.
goes.
Oh, okay. That makes
That's why
sense.
it's shaped like that.
Okay.
Oh, it's supposed to be a trail.
Well, it's like it like forms to the mountains of Kentucky or
Gotcha.
whatever.
It looks like the trail on like a board game, Snakes and Ladders.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not going to judge it until it's actually there.
Yeah.
Because, you never know. It could look amazing from the ground, and then from the air, it just looks like this piece of art.
It
So
ju-
maybe the
I
inside
do-
is going to look awesome.
I do want to go there, but I tend to just like the good old boys making bourbon aesthetic of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like going to Wild Turkey, and it's just like the guy serving you expensive wild turkeys has like no teeth. He's like, yeah, we might have new stuff coming out next year. Like I like that. And then you go here, like
Be like, yeah, I'll see you need
see how them people are dressed, like the workers.
Oh,
They're going
yeah.
to put them in fucking
ties.
butlers. They're going to look like butlers.
Yeah.
Some more cheese. They'll make fancy, artistic, I guess, artisanal pigs in a blanket.
There will be like illustrative dancers, and they'll be like, "This is what we portray Marrakesh Market to be." And it'll be
Yeah. It's like, here's your tasting notes for Luana Luau, and it's like some guy like lighting a cricket on fire on a zipped on a rope or something. I don't know. Weird shit art people do.
and he's like,
This is a visual representation of Liana Luau.
oh,
You're just walking through like, oh, okay.
So that was a good news segment, I feel like.
No, it was. Sorry we shit on it.
Do we want to do a second sip?
I think we're good. I think we have enough footage.
Because if we are going to do a second sip, I suggest Old Tub.
think,
I'll do a quick sip of tub with you. Fuck it. Let's do
Alright.
it.
All right, let's clean this up real quick, and then
I
we'll.
forgot that was steak.
Second sip.
Second sip. Oh, dude.
Oh shit. Oh, I think we should tell them too. This will be the last podcast for about 3 weeks.
Shad will carry us through, but him and I are.
So it's gonna be risky whiskey for probably about 3 weeks straight. We're going to Japan, so we're gonna be getting some Japan-only bourbons and stuff. But we will not be here. So nice.
That was nice.
We've recorded a couple videos already that will be scheduled to come out. So, but no podcast, but it will be coming back. I promise.
While they're gone, I'm going to record stuff. I do not know how to upload it, so that will be a shit show probably.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. All right, second sip is gonna be with Old Tub. From what I remember, it tasted like a dirty sock when I tried it last. Wasn't a huge fan
I
of it.
got huge peanut butter off of it last time.
You were drunk both times you tried it, I believe.
Shad, you go first.
Peanut butter. I still get peanut butter on it.
Dial soap.
Oh, damn it.
That's
I
not
don't
a
have
bad
anything.
one, weirdly.
It does smell perfumey. When I
Why is it
say
not a bad-
perfumey, I think floral. So I'm getting like floral notes
I
on
got a
it.
straight up dial soap smell.
All right, taste. Huh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm with Chris. This tastes like old chocolate.
I like it.
Old chocolate in a old gym sock. It's like you took. It's like your Hershey
Disagree.
bar. It's like your Hershey
like
bar
this.
fell
This is
into
Friends
your
all
gym
over
bag, and it's been laying on an old dirty sock for about 3 weeks.
This is us widening the gap on our palate screen because
Yeah.
this right here to me is like peanut brittle. Or not brittle.
I get the peanut butter. It just tastes like old chocolate peanut butter. It tastes like an old Reese's cup. That's
Now-
like when you open it and it's kind of dusty, you know?
I was about to say I do get a lot of dustiness on it for some reason. Like it's not old, I'm sure.
And I think that's its only note.
You know what it tastes like?
There's not a lot.
I know, yeah,
else
it's
happening.
not very complex, but
It tastes like, when you get like a bag of nuts and you have that one nut that's like a little too burnt.
I normally like those nuts though.
no.
Oh, I don't. Or no, maybe the pistachio. Have you ever had a pistachio that's like brown?
Love pistachios.
Yeah, but the nasty little one that's
I
like
like
gross.
those too though.
I like this. Dude,
What
this
is wrong with
this is nutty. Okay, this actually might be like trail mix flavor.
I get that.
This is good.
I mean, maybe because I don't like trail mix, so.
I get that because I get chocolate. And he looks so hurt.
What the fuck?
It looks so hurt. It's like I just like smashed his childhood toy.
Ooh,
You don't like chocolate.
puppy mix. You know those like
Meow mix.
white chocolate, confectioner sugar covered.
Mud tracks?
Yeah,
Muddy Buddies or whatever the hell they-
Yeah.
I know what
That's
you're talking
it
about,
tastes
yeah.
like.
Those are good though.
I like those, but in
This
bourbon
is
form.
this is a good bourbon. It's not great.
not.
It's good. I know this is cheap.
okay.
This
That's
is
a
worth the
different
money.
argument.
This is worth the money.
I don't
This-
hate it like Castle and Key.
This pint was like $12.
Oh
That's good.
yeah.
For the money, this is good.
I mean, yeah, it's cheap as fuck.
Well, also, I guess if you're looking for a bourbon that you can easily pick out the notes, like that's one note.
Dude, so you got to pick your kids up after school,
This is
right?
like-
You get off work, you're like, I'm just going to get something a little cheap. Fuck it, I'm just going to... This is what you're drinking while you're waiting on your kids to get out of school.
This
That's
is
a good one.
This is a
Okay.
Ramones song.
So this was before Jim Beam
How you mean?
bourbon.
Just one note.
Yeah.
It's just...
Ramones just hammers one chord progression down.
Wow, I did not know this.
Yeah. That's what this bourbon is.
Okay, so this says before Jim Beam bourbon, the Beam family made Old Tub, an unfiltered bonded bourbon. Old Tub was the foundation for what would become the world's #1 bourbon. This limited edition bottle is tribute to the groundbreaking whiskeys.
I love it. So it has a similar profile to the old Granddad 114.
It tastes like it's still been on the shelf since they bottled it.
A little
in
bit. It's got a little
1904.
bit more bitter than the old Granddad, but that's a good fucking bottle.
I disagree. I don't know. I still do not like it. I've tried it on 4 separate occasions, and every time.
I think I'm somewhere in between you guys. I don't think it's like a fantastic bottle, but I don't think it's like old.
So that's gonna be
sweaty sock.
That's gonna be a $20 bottle for a 5th, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's cheap. But
It's not Wild Turkey good, but
listen, you
It's
buy
good.
Wild Turkey or you...
yeah.
All right, well, maybe if you're looking for an unfiltered, higher proof, what is the proof on this?
He can't read.
100. It's only 100 proof and it's unfiltered? That's
All that?
crazy.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I don't see a reason to buy that. I really don't. There's
I
better
think
mixers. There's better daily drinkers. Like, spend the extra $5, get you a
Yeah,
little one.
no, there is better ones, but like, that's fine. That'll do.
I think if you're starting out on bourbon and you want to see how people pick out like nuts or certain flavors in bourbon, that's a good one to start with.
Okay, I will
Because
concede to that.
it doesn't hide behind anything. Like it's really in your face, nutty peanut butter.
Okay, that's
The
something.
dial soap is so funny because I smell it on the nose. Like,
You
that's the
do,
most
right?
accurate note I've ever heard in my life. I swear to God. It's weird.
It's dial soap.
Why is that a fucking note? That's like, that's what that is.
I'm so glad you agree with me
Like,
because
you said that and I was like, fuck. Dial soap. But joke's on you because I like to eat dial soap.
I will concede that if you are trying to really expand your palate and try different stuff and really try to pick out notes, this would not be bad to get to just expand your palate.
For
I can agree with that.
$12.
Yeah, for $12, buy you a pint of it, have it on your shelf, try it every once in a while.
I'm over making faces at the camera.
I think every bourbon has its home, except for Castle and Key. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you, Castle and Key. You, Big Baller Brand, MGK, go get in a spaceship and explode outside of this atmosphere. You fucks.
Oh my God.
And that's Highball Media.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.